Video games. Some call them a waste of time, others call them an addiction. What if I told you that your love for gaming could actually be the key to real-world skills? Skills that could lead to making your own games, landing a career in tech, and even earning money doing what you love. Welcome, I'm the IT Kid, and I'm going to teach you how to turn your video game addiction into a coding and game development skill set. If you're an avid gamer, you might not realize it, but you already have a set of skills that game developers need. Let's break it down. Problem solving and logical thinking. Every time you solve a puzzle in a game, figure out how to beat a difficult boss, or learn to optimize your playstyle, you're using problem solving skills. These skills are fundamental to coding. Writing code means tackling problems in a logical way, just like how you figure out enemy weaknesses or the best path through the game. The ability to break down challenges, analyze solutions, and think critically will directly translate into debugging and designing efficient programs. Pattern recognition and systems thinking. Games reward players who recognize patterns, whether it's learning the attack sequences of a tough boss or identifying the best strategy in a complex simulation game. Coding works the same way. Programming languages and game engines have their own structures and patterns. By recognizing how pieces fit together in a game, you train your brain to understand the logic of coding. Think of it like breaking down a game mechanic into rules and interactions. You'll do the same when scripting in a game engine. Persistence and adaptability. Ever spent hours failing at a level but finally got through? That persistence is key in programming. Unlike gaming where you get instant feedback from failure, coding often requires troubleshooting and debugging for hours before a program works correctly. The ability to adapt, rethink your approach, and push forward is what separates good coders from great ones. Just like in a game where you learn from every failure, coding requires trial and error before success. And lastly, creativity and storytelling. Video games are powerful storytelling tools. They create immersive worlds, deep characters, and memorable experiences. If you love crafting stories, coding gives you the ability to bring those stories to life. Game design isn't just about writing dialogue, it's about designing mechanics that engage the player, building immersive worlds, and crafting interactive experiences that resonate. Think of coding as the language of creativity. It lets you bring your game ideas to reality. Alright, so now that you know what you're good at, how do you go from gamer to game maker? The first step is learning how to code. Don't worry, you don't need to be a genius, you just need curiosity and patience. Choose a beginner-friendly language. Start simple. Python is a great starting point for learning the basics of coding. It has a clear syntax and is widely used in many applications, including game development. If you're serious about making games, C# used in Unity and C++ used in Unreal Engine are the industry standards. Understanding these languages will open doors to both indie and AAA game development. A great method to further getting into coding is learn through the games you love. One of the best ways to get into coding is by modifying the games that you already play. Games like Minecraft have Java-based mods, while Skyrim's Creation Kit allows you to tweak the game, world, and scripts. By experimenting and modding, you'll get hands-on experience with scripting, debugging, and game logic, all essential skills for game development. And don't be afraid to use online resources. There are countless online resources available for free or at a low cost. Websites like Code Academy, Free Code Camp, and Udemy offer structured lessons, while YouTube has thousands of tutorials from beginner to advanced lessons. Joining game development communities and following experienced developers will help you stay motivated and continue learning. Now, once you understand the basics of coding, it's time to build your first game. You want to choose a game engine. Unity is beginner-friendly and widely used for 2D and 3D games, while Unreal Engine is more advanced but provides stunning graphics. Both engines have vast communities, tutorials, and support to help you get started. Now, let's start small. Resist the temptation to build a massive open-world RPG right away. A simple Pong clone or Flappy Bird style game will teach you fundamental game mechanics, collision detecting, and basic scripting. Mastering the basics will make larger projects easier down the road. I cannot emphasize this enough, do not be afraid to join a community. You are not alone in this journey. Joining game development communities on Discord, Reddit, and specialized forums will help you connect with other aspiring developers. Sharing your project, asking for feedback, and collaborating on small projects will accelerate your learning. Okay, I hear you. What if you don't want to just develop a game? What if you want to turn your skills into a profitable career in the programming and coding industry? Well, I'm going to teach you how to apply those skills into regular careers. So now that you've built some small projects, now what? You can actually turn these skills into a full-time job. You can build a portfolio, which is more valuable than a degree in many instances. Employers and clients want to see real examples of what you can do. Create a website showcasing your projects. Include playable demos and source code. Or you could become a freelance or indie game dev. Freelancing platforms like Upwork and Fiverr allow you to take on small coding jobs. Alternatively, publishing your own indie game on Steam or itch.io can open doors to a full-time career. Always be on the lookout for entry-level jobs. Many game companies hire junior programmers, testers, and designers. If you built a few small projects, you're already ahead of the competition. So the next time someone tells you gaming is a waste of time, show them what you've built. Start small, keep learning, and who knows, maybe one day we'll be playing a game that you created. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you enjoy this style of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below on what type of game that you want to make, and I'll see you in the next video.